Hi, Yeti. How are you? Hope you're fine. This is the Shy Yeti Show.
Okay, where you go?
Why have I got horns?
Oh no.
Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Oh, there's going to be some drama ahead.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, he's not all that shy as right. Gee.
Blimey, Governor, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, Paul.
Quack, quack, quack.
I don't know how he's done it.
Excellent.
703, 703.
Bonjour et bienvenue au podcast The Shy Life.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm all right. So what's going on this episode? Well, as you'll know, if you've been listening to recent editions, Ick is back with us from the other dimension. He was returned like frozen in sort of suspended animation, and we begun to thaw him out a few episodes ago. Now, that was going fine until Yeti Uncle John, who'd been up late or whatever he'd been doing, fell asleep on the console, and it made the ice melt quicker than it should have done. So Ick is relaxing over on the ship, but he's still not that responsive. He's a little bit sort of dizzy. We have talked to him for brief moments, but he's in and out of lucidity, and he's a little bit like he's not necessarily hearing everything now. That could be because he's got water in his ears, or ice in his ears still that hasn't melted. He's not hearing everything properly. He is responding. He's sort of nodding, and he's sort of written a few notes. So he is communicating when he's awake. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna hopefully we'll see some improvement this episode, and also Grizzly will be over with us. And he'll be meeting Ick for the first time. It's a bit of a weird time for him to meet Ick, but I mean, others of the regulars are with us, and we'll just see how it goes. I believe there is some excitement about something happening, something to do with the Phoenix Festival. I'm not sure, but anyway, we shall find out. Let's run the theme music. When we come back, we'll get on with things. Okay.
Done, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Yes, but it's a positive thing, Paul. The highlight, the Shy Life.
I'll go anywhere for a potato.
Delicious.
Hello, campers. How are you?
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. I think he has.
I love the Yeti test. It's my favorite thing.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Yeah, I am strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
I could eat my body weight in crisps.
Has anyone seen my hot sausage?
It's all gooey and meaty. Yum, 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 yum. I don't think I'm ready to speak about it. Here comes the Grizzly. Hi there.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
I can't wait for it to begin.
I like that. Yeah.
Marvelous, Paul. Oh dear, I can't believe that old bag is still around.
Grizzly, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Yes. Thanks for coming over. It's lovely to see you. Everything's a bit busy at the moment because of Ick being back with us now. But we'll go over there later. Maybe you'll get to say hi. I know you've not met him before. You've heard a lot about him, but yeah. Oh, listeners, we're here just having a cup of tea and just sort of chilling out for a bit before we go over. It's a bit cold out there, so we don't want to go over. Did you know what this big thing is about the Phoenix Festival? Have you heard anything? What is it? I'm not sure. Do you know anything?
Yeah, I've been there, if you remember.
No, yeah, I know, but why is it that people are talking about it? I don't know I did hear mention of a DVD or a soundtrack album. Is that what's being released?
Yeah, but Bettina told me that there is a DVD that Tallulah released after a concert.
Oh, maybe Tallulah's got the first, a lot of... I don't think it's in the shops yet, but maybe she's got the first copy or something. I mean, they're supposed to be coming... Martin's coming over in a bit. Maybe that's what he's got with him. I'll give... maybe I'll give him a call before we go over, but... here comes Cromitty. Hi, Cromitty, how you doing? Oh, Paul, I'm fine, yes. Ah, Grizzly, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Cromitty. How are you?
Oh, yes, good. We've been taking shifts looking after Ick. We're still having trouble getting in contact with his son, Uck, but anyway, he's probably in another galaxy, so we're taking turns, and we're not letting Yeti Uncle John take a shift because he'd just fall asleep. He did the other day, and that was one of the problems, that he fell asleep, and poor Ick defrosted quicker than he should have done, like a turkey from the freezer. Cromitty, Ick is not a turkey. Oh, I know, but you know when like you have a power cut and your freezer melts and everything inside it melts. Yes, I know what you mean, but we wanted Ick to melt. We just didn't want him to melt as quickly as he did. Yes, I know. Where is Yeti Uncle John, by the way? Oh, I'm not sure. I think he's out and about, but are you going over to the ship later? Yes, we are. I'm taking Grizzly over. Maybe we'll see if Yeti Uncle John's there on the way across. Oh, yes, maybe you should. Oh, yes. It's quite muddy out there, so make sure you wear Wellington boots. I will. I think I've got a spare pair for Grizzly. But those ones you invented. Oh, yes. That they shrink or they grow to whatever size your feet. That is such a great idea. That's such a great idea, Cromitty. I don't know why people haven't, taken that up. Then you just have to have one size of shoe, and it would fit everybody. It would just fit. I mean, it's listeners. I don't know if you knew about this. This is quite a recent invention of Cromitty's. I think it's amazing. What do you think, Grizzly? A self-shrinking shoe. Well, don't know how you'd even say it, but a shoe that fits to the owner's foot size exactly. It's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, that's amazing. We could use some of them on Halloween episode when I borrowed your heels and they were too big. Yeah. We could just do that with everything. Wouldn't it be nice if you could buy a T-shirt that would just fit? Exactly. If you need, I buy these big T-shirts, but sometimes they forget that. I think they think that it's a big person who's a big build. They don't think about bellies. Bellies make even the biggest T-shirt smaller than. It's difficult. Well, that is my next step with the plan to make clothes that just fit the owner, and just if you need a little bit more, you need the arms slightly lengthening, or you need the slightly sort of baggier pants, then you just buy the one thing and it just fits you perfectly. It saves all the wastage that people have when they buy things and then they can't be bothered to take them back to the shop because it's just too much hassle. Yeah, that certainly happened with me. Sometimes it's just, it's just too much. It's just too much effort, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
I think you should prioritize underpants, Cromitty, because underwear is always fitting odd.
Oh, yes. Well, I would aim to do everything. But, it's only at the prototype stage, but Paul is very pleased with his Wellingtons. They gave him them for Christmas. Yes, absolutely perfect. But we have other pairs, so you can try one on when we head over, Grizzly. Anyway, Paul, I need to get to work. To work, not at Kapow supermarket. No. I won't be going back there. I'm not working at the supermarket anymore, for obvious reasons. No, I mean I need to get to work down in the laboratory. All right. Send our love to Cuthbert. Oh, yes, I will. All right, Paul. Well, see you later, Grizzly.
See you later.
Oh dear. I was thinking, Grizzly, whilst we're chatting, I've been watching all those new episodes of Doctor Who that have been on over here. But I know you watch Doctor Who, but you're a bit behind. But I was going to ask you what where do people watch Doctor Who in Poland if they even can do? I mean, or is it sort of just finding on the internet?
Yeah, I think I started watching it in high school or on college probably, but I had to download it from the internet, so we still don't have like a legal source of the Doctor Who in Poland, and I don't even know why I started watching it, but I heard about it somewhere, so I started watching it and was enjoying, even when I'm not so sci-fi freak or fan, but it was quite pleasant. But I don't think that Doctor Who in Poland is a famous franchise. In my bubble on Twitter, formerly known Twitter, now X, where I have follow around 200 people, mostly nerds because they are playing games, watching anime, etc. I think I have only one person that is heavily into Doctor Who, and I can talk about Doctor Who with only him, so it's not a big thing in Poland. But maybe if it will be released on Disney Plus someday, they maybe get a lot more public in Poland and get more famous.
I'm just googling on my phone now. Is there something called Horizon? It says it's that you can, if you have Horizon in Poland, you can watch Doctor Who, but don't know what that is. I mean, that looks like it could be the old series anyway, not because it's a show that's been around such a long time. I know the BBC sold it to loads of countries, so I wonder if I'm just going to Google was Doctor Who ever sold to Poland, because it could have been sold like 30 years ago or more than that. Could have been sold back in the 70s for like a year and didn't take off.
Rather no.
Yeah, I know that a lot of countries did buy it, and I know a lot of countries bought it when it was new back in the 60s. I don't know if you know, but some of the 60s episodes went missing because the BBC didn't used to think that there was any value keeping old episodes of anything. Yeah, and I think they often said that the episodes from the first season would be the ones that got most distribution because it was new. And perhaps as time went on, less countries bought it. But okay, it just says, according to Wikipedia, Doctor Who was broadcast in Poland on BBC Entertainment, a channel that offers British television. It doesn't say when. According to Wikipedia, the first episode of Doctor Who to air on Poland was The Demons, a serial from 1971 starring John Pertwee.
Okay. Didn't know about it, but now I reminded that I had a colleague on my year in college. He was living in dormitory next to me, that he was watching Doctor Who, and he actually told me about the old Doctor Who, because I knew only about the modern Doctor Who. Doctor Who, I didn't know it started like in the 60s. Yeah. But now I think I recall why I started watching it, because when I was a kid on Cartoon Network, we had a Sarah Jane TV series aired, so I really enjoyed it, and probably I read somewhere that it's related to Doctor Who, so I started watching it.
Yes, Sarah Jane was a companion for about 3 years with towards the end of the third Doctor and for the early seasons of the fourth Doctor, which is probably one of the most popular times of the show. She's a very popular character. I met Elizabeth Sladen at quite a few conventions over the years. They tried to do a spin-off series with Sarah Jane in about 1981, and they did a Christmas episode. People really liked it, but didn't get turned into a series. But just shows that they should have. Why didn't they persevere a bit more? Because it was popular years later when she came back. But I think I was thinking like in another dimension somewhere, she had a series in the 80s which went on for years. Well, I suppose we ought to start heading over towards. Oh no, actually, I'm going to ring Tallulah before we go. But I think we should then head over. We maybe pop in to see Yeti Uncle John. I'm just going to call Tallulah. Phone's ringing.
Hello, my darling. It's Tallulah speaking. How can I help?
Tallulah, it's me, Paul.
Oh, hello, my darling.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, we're good, thank you. What's going on?
Oh, well, Grizzly's here.
Oh, my lovely Grizzly. Hello. Can you hear me?
I'll put you on speaker. Grizzly, Tallulah's on the phone.
Hello, Grizzly.
Hello, Tallulah. How are you?
No, I'm very good, thank you. Oh, what you doing? What you doing over here in cold old Britain? I suppose it's cold where you live as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cold now in Poland, but luckily there's no snow.
Oh yes. Oh dear, oh dear.
Tallulah, I wanted to ask. I hear that Martin wants to meet up. We're just going to head over to Ix, though. Wasn't sure if we should wait till he got here. Wasn't quite sure what he was bringing. Is it a secret?
No, it's not really a secret.
Is it a DVD or a soundtrack album?
Oh, it is, yes. Oh, from the Phoenix Festival.
Yes. Oh, Albert said something to me the other day, and but I didn't fully take it on board.
Oh, you'll love it. Oh, we've got copies for you. I put a few copies in, so you must give one to Grizzly.
Oh, I will. He'd love that. Grizzly, free gift. So would it be should we wait for Martin to get here, or will he be a little while yet?
Oh, well, I'll tell him to meet you all at Ick's ship. How is Ick?
Oh, he's a little bit disorientated. He still can't hear properly. I think he's got ice in his ears. So he's sort of communicating. He's very tired.
Oh, well, he's bound to be. He's being held hostage in an alien world. Well, I know he's an alien, but, in another dimension.
He has, yes. Will we see you this episode? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. The school's really busy, start of the new term and all that. Yes, I understand. Well, so soon.
Oh, yes, my darling, soon. Anyway, I hope you like the CD.
Thank you. Yes, I'm sure we will. All right. Bye for now. Say goodbye, Grizzly.
Bye-bye, Tallulah.
Oh, goodbye, my darling. Oh.
Right. Listeners, we're going to head over. Well, we're going to head to the spaceship. We're going to stop in on Yeti Uncle John, and then we'll go over to see Ick. I wonder if playing music from the Phoenix Festival would be a nice. Well, would he be able to feel the vibrations even? I don't know. Even if he's not hearing things quite right yet. Anyway, sorry. I'm thinking aloud, listeners. I think you should go and listen to something else whilst we travel. And, and then next time we speak to you, we'll be at Uncle John's. And hopefully Grizzly will have tried on the new Wellington boots. All right. We'll speak to you again in a moment. Have a listen to this. Tonight is the night of an evening with Shy Yeti and other animals. We're here at the Poetry Cafe, and it's going to be a great night with me, Shy Yeti, John Smallshaw, Gary Groves, and Wilfredo. Let's just see what's going on. It's happening all down here. Yay! This is a little relationship piece. It's called A Learning Experience. According to you, dear, our relationship wasn't a mistake. It was a learning experience. I understand now. You were misunderstood. What's more, neither were you an egotistical misogynist. You were an enthusiast of modern sexual attitudes. You didn't have affairs behind my black back. You proactively sought out a relationship comparison. I see now. You were misunderstood. When you left me heartbroken and ran off with one of your mistresses, in actual fact, you liberated me from my emotional constraints.
And apparently you weren't a compulsive gambler, but flaunted chance in a competitive environment. You were misunderstood. So that's my learning experience. I should have realised, should have seen that really you weren't an alcoholic, a wife beater, but an excessive imbiber of the grape, a strict marital disciplinarian. You didn't defraud that old lady, but manipulated her perception of the give-take role in society. You were misunderstood. Not a lazy person at all, simply differently motivated from the rest of us. You didn't kick my cat, you had negative feline impact. Perhaps I should have done the same to you. Still, I don't hate you for it. I merely have adverse emotional realism. And I feel it intensely. You say I misunderstood. Perhaps, but forgive me. I look at it this way. You truly were the biggest learning experience of my life. This one's called The True Light. It's one of the first poems I wrote. I promise you sincerely, I promise you tonight, I'm a totally changed person, that I have seen the light. I'm reformed, repaired, inspired, neither trouble nor a strife. Beg of you, my darling, come and stabilise my life. Take the shackles off my past year, let me show you the real me. I've stopped flirting with the milkman, discount yogurts, 50p. I'll never bed the paperboy, neither butcher nor the baker, nor snog the vicar's wife again. For you, I did mistake her. I haven't got my glasses on, I know that's no excuse, but let's get back together, let us stop this mild abuse. So, can we be friends who just cuddle? Can we be friends who just kiss? Can we be friends who go further and share a mutual bliss? I've changed, I have, I'll make you see I'm right. I'm a totally changed person, and I've truly seen the light.
Hello.
Hello.
I read my horoscope in the paper today, and it said you're going to stand on a stage and be poetic and everybody's going to laugh. Unfortunately, that was Aries and I'm a Taurus. I haven't written anything for animals tonight, but I have got one about nature, because I do like being in nature. I'm off to Glastonbury next week. I'm a Taurus, I'm a bull, I belong in a field. This is my ode to trees. Trees, trees, I love trees. They're the dog's bollocks, they're the bee's knees. They're fab, they're great, they're really, really good. They've got leaves and branches, they're made of wood. From tiny acorns grow mighty oaks. Birds really like 'em, and so do blokes. Deciduous grow leaves, coniferous grow needles. A bit like in Liverpool, they're home to the Beatles. Ants march on 'em, wasps nest in 'em, thrushes perch in 'em, owls rest in 'em, tree creepers creep in 'em, woodlarks lark in 'em, woodpeckers peck 'em, wood stretters stret 'em. Fungus will grow on 'em, and lichen and moss. Some people chop 'em down because they just don't give a toss. Being in nature helps you to be free. Once, when on mushrooms, I became a tree. If I had to choose a favourite, beach would be mine. Beautiful, sensuous, lithe limbs that entwine. Sit beneath a tree, tune into its aura. Feel the vibrations of nature's flora. Go hug a tree, embrace branches, kiss conkers, stroke bark, lick leaves, fondle nuts, go bonkers.
When I was asked to write something for tonight, I was thinking, well, you write about animals, particularly in this environment, it's possibly you could be too maudlin, or possibly you could be too sentimental. So I decided to write it from the point of view of an animal in the shelter, waiting to be rehomed. So anyway, I hope you like it. It's called A Perfect Match. I knew it the minute I saw you. You come for me, am I right? My neighbour, Stanley the Spaniel, always says they've come for him, of course. But he's wrong. He's honestly wrong. It's definitely me they're here for. That said, I'm very fussy. They'll have to impress me before I go home with them. So let's get a proper look. There's 3 of them, a young couple and a baby. Nice. Babies are bad for ears, but I've learned to muffle them with my paws whilst I sleep. That said, no one here would bat an eyelid at a dog wearing earplugs. It's a fashion thing.
Anyway, when it comes to families, I'm an expert. I've met plenty of babies before. Yeah, she looks nice. I'm not sure about that cardigan there. Pale lime and vivid tangerine. Nasty. But matches her eyes. I'm joking. Still, I can always give the knitwear a nibble and blame it on baby. The man looks friendly enough. I could definitely work on him for extra treats. He has a forgiving smile, an aura of doggy chews and a marrowbone smell about him. Sure, those sideburns need some work and that's almost a comb over. But let me at him with a pair of scissors and I'll manage a decent makeover. So, anyway, they look alright, that family. I've got a very good feeling about this. You look alright. Hello, can you hear me? I said, you'll do, come and get me. I'm trying to tell them, but they're distracted. Humans, sometimes. No, Stanley, don't bark at them. I told you these ones aren't here for you, they're for me. He'll get his turn, but these ones are definitely mine. I've chosen them. I've had a good look, and except for one or two things, they even meet my high standards. I'm pretty sure I could get them house-trained eventually. I have a way with them. When people come in, I know instantly who they're best for. I'm psychic. Me? It's quite an exact science. Humans aren't that good at it, but I am. It's my job. I'm nearest to the door, see. I get a first look at every family that comes in. The dogs get very excited. The cats pretend not to care, but really they do. They fool no one. I completely agree with the idea that owners look like their pets, only less cute. That couple who came in the other day, the wife practically looked like a poodle. It didn't take me long to work out a perfect fluffy-haired match. That guy yesterday used to be in the army and now works as a nightclub bouncer. In person, he had the demeanour of a Labrador, but was blessed with the face of a bulldog. In the end, he went home with one of each. I'm good, I tell you. Anyway, after all this time helping out others, today it looks like it's finally my turn. Here they are. They were looking at that tabby cat, but I knew they were dog people, really. Yes, you've seen me, right? Yes, I am sweet. How observant of you. It had to happen. I've been practising my very best good dog expression, barking appealingly at the mirror and waggling my whiskers in a way they just can't resist. Yep, made my selection. Bad cardigan or no cardigan. My mind is made up. I have my bags packed and ready. They'll be wrapped around my furry paws in minutes. You just see if they're not. I have the power to melt the coldest hearts around, so I do. Come on, get signing on the dotted line. You must know we're the perfect match. They're doing it. They're really going to take me. Oh boy, just me and them and... Oh, for goodness sakes, they only want Stanley too, don't they? Oh, really? I mean, it's going to be unbearable. Smug too. No, I did not see that coming. Humans, eh? What they like. Animals.
Darling, how are you?
We're all right, Bettina. I'm with Grizzly.
Oh, Grizzly, how are you?
Hi, Bettina. I'm fine.
Oh, good. Why are you outside, darling?
Well, we're just walking over to the Magpie Hut.
Oh, right. Well, why? Where? What?
Well, we're meeting Martin at Ink Spaceship because I don't know if you've got a copy yet. Have you heard about the DVD and the soundtrack album of the Phoenix Festival?
Oh, darling, yes. Oh, Tallulah was telling me all about it. We have a copy, but we haven't had a chance to listen to it yet.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure it'll be great. I mean, it was great being there, although we were quite busy on the day, as you remember.
Oh, yes, well, of course, yes. I do remember.
Yes. We're just going to pop in and get Uncle John, though, and we've got there, so...
Oh, darling, well, I was only calling to see how you were and whether you had any news on it.
Well, we haven't yet, but we can call you back, like this evening, let you know how it's going.
Oh, darling, thank you. All right, I'll speak to you later.
All right. Right. Bye. Bye, Bettina. Oh, she's gone. Hello. What are you two doing here? Hi, it's Uncle John. I'm just here with Grizzly. I can see that. How are you doing, Grizzly?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you, Yeti Uncle John?
Oh, you know, Magpies and I've been, we've been playing cards all day. They've taken all of my. They won it, I suppose. They've won all my all my Smarties. Smarties. I thought you were going to say money. Oh no, don't play for money, just Smarties. Well, that's all right. I wasn't sure if you were here or at work. Probably didn't seem to be sure. Oh no, I've got. I had a night shift last night, and I've got a night shift tonight. I should really be sleeping, but I feel a bit zonked. I must admit. You do look and sound a bit zonked. Oh, thank you very much. You've not been falling asleep on any more equipment on the UFO? No, I haven't. Thank you. Grizzly, I expect he's been telling you all about that, how I fell asleep on the console and ended up defrosting Ig. I mean, I was very tired. It was so comfortable.
No, I didn't hear about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, he's all right, isn't he, that little Ig? Well, I mean, he's still not completely back. He's tucked up in bed, and he's sort of communicating when he's awake, but he can't really hear us properly. Any day now, I'm sure I'm sure that the ice in his ears will defrost, and he'll be able to hear again. But Gravity has said that it's best that it happens naturally, though. We've already done enough tampering. We don't need to do anything else. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, thank you for making me feel guilty. We don't mean to make you feel guilty, yet, Uncle John. But you should probably go and have a nap. Or probably should have a nap. Yes. Oh dear. Well, it's good to see you over here, Grizzly, I must say.
It's always good to see you too, yes, Uncle John.
Yeah. And had you heard about the DVD? The DVD, which DVD? The DVD of the Phoenix Festival. Yeah, no. I mean, I hadn't actually. No. I haven't been paying attention. To be honest, I don't think Phoenix music is my favourite. You know, just don't say that too loud in front of Tallulah. You know how much work she put into that. Yes, I know. Now, where are you two off to? Well, we're going over to the ship to see Ig, and Martin's meeting us there, and he's got us some free copies. Oh, free copies, you say? Well, I mean, I do like free copies of things. Don't know why, but you know, when I hear something's free, suddenly I want it. It's suddenly a lot more valuable. Well, I mean, I can kind of get that. I mean, Dealey was a free gift, and look at him. You know, the most loveliest present I've ever received. Oh, you're soppy, you are. I know I'm soppy. But anyway, we better keep going. We'll get over to the ship, and you have a sleep. You can't be driving around late if you've not rested properly. I know. You might see Ozzy over there. Oh yes. I think Ozzy's been doing a lot of the shifts, looking after after Ig, I believe. I saw him wandering over earlier. Oh well, that's good. Well, we better get going. Yes. Well, I'll see you boys later. I really do need some shut eye, I think. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Well, you two going to be playing Fortnite later? We might do, mightn't we, Grizzly?
Yeah, probably when I get back to my home.
Yes, somehow it's not the same playing in the same room. So used to playing it at a distance, and also because I play on my laptop, I unless Grizzly brings his laptop, then it's not very easy to play when we're in the same room. It's easy.
I don't have a laptop.
No, well, exactly. It's easier to play at a distance. Oh, right. Oh, well, I bet you're all getting much better than I seem to be slipping. It's probably because you're tired. Oh, yes, probably. Oh, dear. Well, enjoy the Phoenix DVD or whatever it is. Thank you, I will. Yes. Phoenixes, eh? Phoenixes. Right, let's go, Grizzly. And, yes, let's get going.
Okay, let's go.
Over in the other dimension, or the alternate dimension, whatever it's called this week, Evil Paul and Evil Ick are plotting plots.
So, Evil Paul.
I'm not called Evil Paul.
Oh, I know. But it's easier if A.D. Paul.
Yes, that's better. A.D. Paul. What is it, A.D. Ick?
I just wondered if everything's blown up yet.
No, not yet. But I believe that it could happen soon.
Yes. Why are we in this scene?
We're just here to remind the listeners that Ick has a time bomb inside his belly.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. But it has a trigger word.
Yes. The bomb will be triggered by a certain word. Or at least the countdown will.
Oh, right. And remind me what the trigger word is.
Why, of course. The trigger word is Phoenix.
Oh, very good. Oh, who's this?
Oh, don't you know? This is Alternate Dimension Grizzly. Alternate Dimension Grizzly, please meet Alternate Dimension Ick. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. I was just reminding Alternate Dimension Ick that the real Ick has a bomb inside his belly which will be triggered off, or at least the countdown will be triggered off when Ick hears the word Phoenix.
Oh, that's shady, but why countdown? It should explode immediately after hearing the word Phoenix.
The trouble is, people like a nice countdown. They like to be able to see the numbers ticking down, tick, tick, tick. So, it's just for dramatic purposes, I think.
Yes, it's true, yes. Listeners like a good countdown. But, anyway, guys, I think it's time for us to do a little bit of evil laughing. I mean, alternate dimension laughing.
No, I think it is evil laughing.
Oh, yes, of course. Let's take turns. Grizzly, would you like to start?
Of course.
Oh, he's very good. Isn't he?
Yes, he's very good. You go next.
Okay.
That was pretty good too. Oh gosh, working with you guys, it gives me quite, I have to, right.
Oh, I like that bit at the end. That was a bit different.
Yes, I know. I thought I'd try something different. But,
oh well, I think we all did very well. Let's go and have some porridge.
Oh, yes, I love porridge. Yes, come on, let's go, Grizzly. I mean, alternate dimension, Grizzly.
On my way.
Back at the spaceship.
Hi, guys. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, lovely to see you. Quack, quack, quack.
Hi, Ozzy. Grizzly's here.
I know I can see him. Oh, dear. Quack, quack, quack. How are you both?
I'm fine. Nice to meet you again, Ozzy. Is your head okay?
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Quack, quack, quack. I want to see the DVD because I'm so busy having my head crushed in. But, well, no, it wasn't crushed in, but quack, quack, quack.
Yes, good point. We were all very busy that day. We didn't really get to see the full event. But Martin's not here yet then.
Oh, no, he's not. Oh, I can't wait. I hope there's going to be more merchandise. I love phoenixes. Quack, quack, quack.
Well, I mean, is that just because you're a bird, or?
Oh, no, I just like them. I get these things into my head. I get very sort of, excited about things, and or I like collecting things. I want to have a mug with a phoenix on, a T-shirt with a phoenix on. Quack, quack, quack. All of them things.
Yes. And somebody suggested, or maybe I thought about it. We're wondering maybe if Ick might like to hear the soundtrack album. I mean, I know he can't hear properly yet, but maybe he could feel the vibrations if he put his tentacles on the speaker or something.
Oh, yes, well, maybe, yes, quack, quack, quack. We'll have to get the CD first, though.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Martin will be here soon, but is it okay if Grizzly and I go into the bedroom and say hello to him?
Oh, yes, quack, 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 it's fine. I'll put the kettle on. All right, just go in. I think he's woken up. Yes, but just remember, like, you might want to write it down, or like, I don't know, do hand signals. You'll find some way of communicating. Quack, quack, quack.
Yes, of course. Come on, Grizzly. I don't know if you've seen a picture of Ick, but you know he's a space alien, right?
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, and he's got lots of tentacles. I said tentacles, and
okay.
But don't let that put you off. He's a lovely guy, but he won't be up to his full standard. He won't be quite back to normal yet. But
don't worry. If you've seen creatures I fought in my school, then no one would surprise you anymore.
No, I'm sure. I just wanted to be certain. Come on, let's go in. Hi, Ig. Sorry, I know you can't hear us, but hello, just waving. This is Grizzly. I'll write it down. Grizzly. Let me write it down. This is Grizzly. Maybe you should have a pad as well. But so say what you're writing so the listeners can hear it at least. This is Grizzly. There, look. This is Grizzly.
Hello. Oh, it's lovely to see you. I'm sorry I'm not well. I'm very tired. It's lovely to meet you, Grizzly. I'm going to have a rest soon.
Write something, Grizzly. Write something.
It's nice to meet you too, Ig. Hope you're gonna be fine soon.
Yeah, hope you're going to be... Yeah?
Thank you, Grizzly. That's very kind of you. I'm sure I'll be better soon.
Yes. I was going to... we're going to play some... Sorry, I'm just trying to work out a message, trying to write it down. Martin's coming. Martin is coming. He's got a CD, of the how do you spell Phoenix? Is it PH or is it FE? I can never be sure. Martin's coming with the he's fallen asleep. He's fallen asleep. We should leave him. Oh well.
You could write Firebird.
Firebird, yes. Anyway, come on. Let's tiptoe back into see how Ozzy's doing. Oh, how was he? Quack, quack, quack. He was very well. He's dropped back off to sleep again. I introduced him to Grizzly. He did speak a few words. He does seem very tired, but I'm sure he'll take a while for his strength to come back. But what did you make of Ick, Grizzly?
He's very nice.
Yeah, he is. I keep worrying that clock is going to keep him awake. Quack, quack, quack. What? The clock? What clock? Well, there's a clock somewhere in that bedroom. There's a clock. Did you not hear it? A ticking clock. I can't see where it is. I can't see if it's in the drawer, if it's fallen down the back somewhere. I can hear tick, tick, tick. Did you hear it, Grizzly? Quack, quack, quack.
That would explain my bad feelings when I entered that room.
What do you mean, bad feelings?
I mean, it's like the same feeling I had when I have the nightmare about room 750.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's just a part, this old spaceship, it does make lots of noises, I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about. I didn't hear any ticking, but, I mean, I guess, well, I don't think the ticking, whatever it is, it's not going to keep him awake, Ozzy, because he can't hear anything. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, yes. Quack, quack, quack. No, partly I just wondered where it was or what it was or when I was making the bed earlier, but quack, quack, quack. Anyway, I've made some coffee. Is coffee okay? I was going to make tea, but I couldn't find any tea bags. Quack, quack, quack. Yes, coffee is fine. Coffee's fine, isn't it, Grizzly?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Well, let's just sit down for a bit. I'm sure everything's fine, Grizzly. I mean, perhaps it's just because it's alien technology. You're getting a funny vibe off it. We're sort of more used to it, but I don't understand why Ozzy hears it and I don't, and you seem to sense something. But anyway, let's just have some coffee, and Martin will hopefully be here by the time we come back, listeners. So if you want to listen to something, you go and listen to something, and when we come back, Martin will be here. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's nothing, but just the old spaceship making a ticking noise.
little mouse. This is another animal poem. He is just a little mouse. You won't hear him because you're talking. Whilst you gossip about your day around your parlour shelves, he's walking. He is taking in the sights as all the goodies lay in waiting. What he plans to have for lunch he is already contemplating. The wide variety on offer makes his tail dance the lambada. It's been a long time since he smiled. Today he's finding it less harder. Then he gives out a little hoot, for it is time now to rejoice. He is nectar amaretto. Oh my, so overwhelmed by choice. He is just a little mouse. You won't hear him because you're yawning. You are about to nod right off, and then your fridge is his till morning. Whilst your mind's on something else, that mouse is busy, just exploring. He's found his way into your food and through your tea is quickly gnawing. He plays the eggs as if they're drums rather than use them bowling. Your streaky bacon's his guitar, he's into squeaky rock and rolling. He gives out a squeal of joy because he's happier than Larry. For he has found your fresh cream cakes, he'll wolf some down, the rest he'll carry. He is just a little mouse. You won't hear him because you're sleeping or because you're watching sloppy films and yes, are far too busy weeping. Whilst your pillow holds your head and you're enjoying simply resting in your home-baked panettone, this little mouse is busy nesting. He is skating on a trifle that is waiting decoration, and next he's feasting on your cheddar like it's rodent medication. He gives out a little yelp because he's seen your gorgonzola. He'll soon be gorging that as well while slurping back your cherry cola. He is just a little mouse. You won't hear him because you're shouting. Because you found your larder empty and in the kitchen tension's mounting. He has stripped the Sunday joint and all the roasties you were hoarding. You need to get yourself a cat to catch your pests that may be boarding. Mouse ate all your favourite grub and all those treats you had been saving. You just spotted him in stitches up the curtain rudely waving. He gave out a little laugh, he thinks it's quite a jolly wheeze. But as you build yourself a better mousetrap, he is long gone, a real big cheese. And I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye, but this is a poem called Old Enough to Know Better, which it's one of those things where I've written so many poems that I kind of forget some of them. I was looking at my blog from a few years ago and I thought, I like that one. Yes, this one. I haven't read this one for ages.
Modesty.
I don't know. Well, you know, it's a true extent of my genius. You're old enough to know better, riding naked upon your Lambretta, flashing your modesty freely or molesting the Bishop of Ely. As you simper and smile at him sweetly, while you're letting the side down completely. You're old enough, but you're naughty. If you're caught, you act outraged and haughty. Whilst your fingers reach out in for a tickle, you look cross and pretend you're not fickle. You are filthy, a stranger to culture. You are greedy, a sex-obsessed vulture. You're old enough to know manners. So stop stalking me, waving those banners, shouting, you can have me, but can you afford me? If you can, then please rampantly board me. You old harlot, you're ever so slutty, like an acorn, you're round and you're nutty. You're old enough to make trouble, to reduce solid fixtures to rubble, sending shivers down spines made of iron, shaking shoulders constructed to cry on. Yes, you scare all the bold and the plucky with insinuations that border on mucky. You're old enough to set an example, not to be breathalyzed or giving a sample. So wicked you make devils embarrassed, making freaks feel unsettled and harassed. You get worse every day, not for turning. One would hope there's some lesson you're learning. You're old enough to know better, on the prowl with your faithful red setter. On the pull when you're quite prehistoric, really scary and twee and demonic, doing things that I don't care to mention. You should know better. You're drawing a pension.
This is a homage to John Cooper Clarke, but we're going to dedicate it to David Cameron. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You make me want to vomit when you say, call me Dave. You're chilly in the KY jelly. Bad acid at a rave. Your shiny face resembles something hidden in the morgue. You're the man that shot John Lennon. You're the cancer that got George. You're a lick spittle of Eton, a Tory through and through. And now I dread the next 5 years, solely because of you. And you really try to con us that Conservatives are green, riding on your bicycle followed by your limousine. The snot from your trough-fed nose is about the only green you've seen. You call yourself an everyman when you're worth 30 mil. Pretending you like a kickabout. It frankly makes me ill. Granddaddy was a baronet, your daddy was a banker. You give masturbation a bad name. You are such a wanker. Muslims are the new communists in 2010 or 2011. It's fear fever over here. The Cold War once again. You take our working classes and you send them off to war. You can find the cash to slaughter, can't afford to teach the poor. It's your lot sold our heritage, dug up the village green. You raise hypocrisy to art form. That is frankly quite obscene. You'll privatise the NHS, privatise the whole damn scene. Would you privatise the Prince of Wales? Privatise the Queen? Privatise the world, privatise the air? And then when we get rid of you, we'll have that bastard Blair. You jump on every bandwagon to be where it's at. And that's why I despise you, because you're a total twat. Thanks very much.
Now, this last piece is called I Will Eat Pies. Before I go on, I must say that you really need to think about the song I Will Survive when I sing. Well, I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to a motive. I will eat pies. First, my place was laid, and then my eggs were fried. To put the gravy through a sieve when you could not decide. I ran up so many flights when I heard that dinner gong. There I belong, and now I sing that simple song. I had a snack. I stuffed my face. All you did was stand and jeer as if I was some deep disgrace. What made you wear that dreadful frock? What made you make that stupid plea? If you had known I'd just had seconds, you'd have proper clobbered me. Go on now, duck. I want some more. I'll pretend I didn't see you drop that pie upon the floor back when I weighed a ton, but then I used to be so shy. Did you think that pastry crumbled? Did you never wonder why? Oh no, not I. I will eat pies. As long as there's a cake above or a nice Swiss roll or five. If you've a syrup sponge to give, oh, just stop acting like a dear and feed me pies. I want your pies. Oh, pies. When I eat a pie, I'm glad, but then I fall apart. Left here to sit and tend the pieces of my broken tart. I've got your pastry in my sight, and I want it for myself. It makes me cry, but I've got nothing left to fry. Will you feed me your tasty stew? I'm still a hungry little person who will smile and loves to chew. Would you like to see me thin? Do I have to pay a fee? Now I'm saving all my stuffing for some pies I bought for tea. Go on now, love. Feed me some more. I'll pretend I didn't see you drop those pies upon the floor. Back when I weighed a little more. Back when I used to sit and sigh. Did you think I'd break the table with the sheer weight of my thigh? Oh, no, not I. I will eat pies. As long as there's a cake I love, or a cream eclair or five. If you've a spotted dick to give, I should be quite easy to forgive. Just feed me pies. I want those pies. Sweet pies. Thank you very much.
Dimension Paul, are you sure they won't hear the sound of the ticking bomb?
No, they shouldn't do. It should be disguised. There is a psychic barrier. Only very, very intelligent people would hear the ticking. And I don't think there's anyone on the Shadow podcast who counts as very intelligent, other than us, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, Grizzly, join in.
I'm not sure. I think you should just detonate it. After all, the good Grizzly is also a magician, so probably he has some feelings about something, or even dreams telling the future, like me.
I'm sure it will happen any minute now, because I believe there is a CD of the Phoenix Festival. My spies tell me that it's going to be all the chatter of the spaceship today. Yes, ha ha ha. Yes, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Everyone will be talking about Phoenix. It can't be long before the bomb is triggered.
Oh, well, I hope you're right. I hope so. Yes.
Hi guys.
Hi Martin, how are you?
All right. Oh, you got a pair of them boots as well?
Oh yes, I forgot to ask you about the boots, Grizzly. How did you find them? Nice and snug?
Yeah, they're very comfortable.
Yeah, I love them. I love mine. Comedy's so clever. I do hope that somebody, all these ideas about clothes that just fit, I mean, wow, it could be revolutionary. The only reason I think that somebody won't pick up that idea is that, that it would put a lot of people out of business, because old style clothes and shoes would be like, suddenly, people would be like, oh, I'd rather have these ones that actually fit me.
I know what you mean. Business can be very, money orientated. And I was thinking that even if somebody does take it on, because it's almost a one-off purchase that will last for a long time, possibly, somebody will try and make it really expensive, or it'll just be marketed towards like very rich sort of fashionistas or whatever, really rich people.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, he just has to get the right deal. Yeah, it might take time, but anyway. So, is this the DVDs in your bag?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Here you go. So, it's one for you, Ozzy.
Oh my goodness, wonderful, quack, quack, quack. Oh, he's lovely, I love the cover. Who did that? Did my friend Owen do that?
Who's Owen?
Oh, well, Owen, he's been responsible for the logo for the podcast this year. I put him in contact with Tallulah, and I think he did the artwork for the CD cover and the DVD cover. I've forgotten about that. If you've got a spare copy, I'll make sure he gets hold of it.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Anyway, you've got yours, Ozzy. Grizzly, here's one for you.
Thank you, Martin.
I mean, it's a DVD, CD, pack. Double pack. It's got both in.
Wonderful. Is there one for me?
Oh, Paul, I'm sorry. I don't think we've got enough. Of course I have. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Well, what about you, Uncle John?
Oh, do you think he might want one?
I don't think he's a big fan of Phoenixes, but don't tell Tallulah. Maybe give me a copy, and I'll. Is there one for comedy as well?
Look, I'll just give you the bag. There's a few extra copies. You can decide who has them.
Thanks, Martin.
How's Dick today?
Yeah, he's all right. Grizzly met him. He was very tired. But I was thinking maybe we should play him some Phoenix music, even though he still can't hear properly. We pretty much can't hear at the moment.
Oh, blimey. Ice in the ears, is it?
I think so. It's like the only thing that hasn't defrosted yet. Makes it complicated. But we've been communicating with messages and sort of doing mime.
Oh, very funny.
Look, I'm just going to go and put the CD on in Eek's room whilst he sleeps. I just feel like the vibrations will soothe him. So I'll just go. Is there a CD in the room? Oh, I think so. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah. Don't turn it up too loud, though. Oh, well, of course, it doesn't matter, though, does it? I keep forgetting. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, you are silly, Ozzy. Yeah, I'm just going to go and put the CD on, and
I think you shouldn't.
What? Think I shouldn't? Why?
Yeah, my magic senses are tingling now, and something is odd. I don't know why, because I'm not good with fortune telling or forecasting the future, but I feel that CD shouldn't be played on that spaceship. Never underestimate the sense of the magician.
No, I understand. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be able to hear it properly anyway. Yeah, I'm concerned though with what you said, with feeling odd about. I thought it might just be about the spaceship itself that was making you feel odd, but you seem to think it's something to do with the CD as well.
Yeah.
Why would he react badly to hear? Eek's met phoenixes before. I mean, well, I'll take your word for it. We won't play him. But yeah. I'm just gonna go and see if he's okay. I won't put the CD on, because we'll have to go back to the flat soon. Yeah. I'll just be a minute. Eek, still asleep. What is going on? Why is Grizzly getting these strange vibes about the Phoenix music? And I can't hear any ticking. But Ozzy can. I don't understand it. What is it about Phoenixes that? Yeah, it's strange. Hi, Eek. Just checking on you. I'll just write it down.
There's no need, Paul. I think I can hear you.
You can hear me?
It's quite faint, but I think my hearing's coming back.
Oh, that's marvellous.
I'm still very tired.
Not surprised. You'll be. I said to the others earlier, you'll be up on your feet before you know it. I was just checking on you anyway.
All right, thank you, Paul.
Do you want a drink, food?
No, I'll just sleep some more.
All right. Oh, I was going to play you some. Falling asleep again. Guys, I've got some news. Oh, what is it? Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah, what's going on?
It woke up when I was in there, and he could hear me, pretty much. Oh no, it's wonderful! Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, things are developing. He's doing well. Isn't that great, Grizzly?
Yeah, but now I feel like Spider-Man in that bad situation, and I have another bad feelings about that. It's something really odd, and it's probably related to the CD or just the Phoenixes. We should be careful.
I know. I'm not going to play at him. Just glad that he's doing so well. Yeah, no, he's come back to sleep again. He doesn't want anything to eat or drink at the moment, but anyway, listeners, I think we're running out of time now, so we're going to head back to the flat, and Grizzly, and I are just going to have a takeaway later, I think. But are you on duty tonight, Ozzy? Oh, I am. Yes, quack, quack, quack. For the foreseeable, except for when Cromitty swaps with me. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, well, I'm sure I could do a shift at some point. Oh, well, don't you worry about it, quack, quack, quack. I've got no, delivery work at the moment. I'm supposed to be going back to Berguria at some point, but anyway, quack, quack, quack. All right. Okay, listeners. thanks for listening. Thanks to everybody. Thank you, Grizzly, for being here. And don't think I'm dismissing what you say. I think you're right. We will be very careful if we could only work out what it is that you're detecting.
I'm gonna try to talk with a teacher of fortune telling. I'm not going on that lessons because it's not my forte, but probably maybe she would be able to help me with understanding my senses.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Right. Goodbye now, listeners. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yes. Goodbye. Quack, quack, quack.
Goodbye.
It's really cold out here tonight, Grizzly. Oh dear. I'm glad you like the boots anyway.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. I wish they were in the shape of like some old foot boots, but I know it's just prototype.
Yeah. I hope Martin remembers to say thank you to Lula for that. I suppose I should thank her myself later on. Don't forget that I need to call Bettina and tell her how Ick is as well. Come on, let's keep going. Where are you two going? You're not popping in? Oh, sorry, Yeti Uncle John. I thought the lights were out. I thought you were about to start a shift or something. Well, actually, yes, I was. Oh dear. I'll walk with you to the taxi. Okay. We saw Martin and Ozzy and Ick. Oh yes, good. How is everyone? Ozzy seems to be taking his role as sort of Ick's nurse very positively, very sort of enthusiastically. Martin brought us some free CDs and DVDs. You're welcome to one if you want. Oh no, I've got enough. I've got enough mats for coffee. Can't use the CD as a mat for coffee. Oh no, I'm teasing. Don't tell her I said that. No, I won't. Yeah.
Remember to tell Yeti Uncle John about Ick.
Ick's sort of, he's doing alright. Still can't hear you though. No, well, by the end of the visit, I went in to say goodbye or whatever, and he said he could hear me. It was very, quite faint, but he's still very tired though. Oh, yes. Well, that's good. Yeah, Grizzly's a bit uncertain about something. He's getting some funny vibes. Oh, yes. Like what? What would you say it was? Just weird feelings or something?
It's more like bad feelings, but I can't tell why and what's making them appear.
Well, that sounds strange. Yeah, but the weird thing is, Ozzy said he could hear a ticking noise in Ick's bedroom, but he didn't know where it came from. I couldn't hear it, but that's what sort of triggered Grizzly off. And he, I mean, could you actually hear the ticking?
I'm not sure. Maybe, but it's so quiet I can't tell if that was ticking or some noise from the space devices.
Yeah. But my ears can play me up sometimes, so maybe it was just me. But anyway, I can hear the theme music coming, and you need to get off to your taxi. Yes, I do. Good to see you, Grizzly. See you next visit, I expect.
See you next time.
See you later, Yeti Uncle John. Yep. Drive safe. I will.
I gotta go now. Bye. Gotta go. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yes, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Wow. Really? No kidding.
Thank you, darling. Thank you too. Bye-bye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear. What's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice.
I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice.
We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
That is so cringe, oh my god.
You're a man of culture as well.
Oh, hello guys. There you are. How are you? Oh, we're all right. Yes, we've got presents. We got CDs and DVDs and things. Oh, marvelous, marvelous. Yes, I'm going to call Tallulah and thank her, and I'm going to call Bettina and let her know how Ick is. Oh yes, how is Ick? Oh yeah, he's getting better. His ears are starting to clear. At least they were by the time he left. That's it really. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we saw Yeti Uncle John. He's heading off to work. Don't think he's had enough sleep, but yeah. Oh dear, that man. He has to take care. He does. Martin sends his love. Oh dear. Yes, I'm supposed to be catching up with him sometime this week, but I've got so much work on. Anyway, I need to get down to the lab again because I have some test tubes that might bubble over in a minute. All right. Good to see you, Grizzly. I'll see you later or next visit whenever. Yes?
Of course, Cromity.
Well, anyway, I suppose... do you need to get back tonight, or do you want to head off tomorrow? I can't remember how long you said you could stay.
You can stay. It's not a problem. But why you didn't tell Cromity about the odd things with...
Oh, I didn't want to worry him. I mean, it was very weird. But unless you think he could help, I just thought it's best that we unless we know more. He's got enough on his plate. What with his work down in the lab and the whole business with Wilson Comet and being caught up in that, and he doesn't need any more stress. But yeah, no, it's not. I'm not dismissing it. I'm not dismissing it, but I don't think we need to go around shouting about it too much at this stage unless we know more about it. But yeah, we can keep investigating. Just wish I knew what it meant or what it was. But anyway, what takeout are we going to get tonight?
Maybe Chinese.
Chinese sounds good. Yeah. Listeners, do you want to join us? Come on then. This one's on you. All right. Listeners are treating us to Chinese. Obviously. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh dear, oh dear. Aren't they lovely?
Obviously.
I haven't been on Paul the Shy Yeti's little podcast for a long time.
Oh, kitty, kitty, Billy. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, I love Billy.
God, is this show going to end anytime soon? This is just the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
What the hell just happened on this show? I mean, seriously, reverse it, because I lost... What's going on? What happened?
700. Oh, you're sloppy, you are.
Et voilà.